if you live in Houston, or you go to underground concerts in Houston, or you decided to go to Houston for spring break, we need to have a very, very quick talk. Now, first, all I want to say is there's no reason that they have 3 million plus people come to Houston on spring break. That is actually insane. There's literally not a lot to do besides, clubbing and parties and all of that. You can get that at the comfort of your own hometown, like Atlanta, Miami, New York, Los Angeles, Minnesota. There's so many other places that you can go. You decided to come to Houston. Now look, I'm not mad. I'm glad that y'all came. It was cool. It was cool. But there's no reason that y'all should have it packed like that. There was so much stuff going on that I seen on videos from TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and all of y'all doing crazy stuff. I seen a video of this girl literally riding a dude with the window down and the light on in broad nighttime for everybody to see. Now that is insane. Now I don't know if that was true or not, but that's what I seen. Y'all, we gotta chill out. It's too much going on. Traffic is going like crazy. There's literally sexual diseases being passed around from all y'all. Y'all need to chill before it gets way too bad. I think personally that we should have spring break somewhere like Dallas or Austin or San Antonio, the more fun spots in Texas, But y'all decided to come down to Houston. I can't believe y'all. Y'all saw Sakai and y'all saw all the celebrities who went to the club and you was like, you know what, let's go, let's go, let's go. There is no reason for that at all. Too much traffic. People literally couldn't get to work. And then the rodeo, let's not even talk about the rodeo. No, matter of fact, let's talk about the rodeo. I went to the rodeo on Thursday at like 8 p.m. It took me about an hour to find a parking spot, but there is no reason that should have that many people. It was crazy traffic. Luckily for me, I was able to get back at like 12 o'clock. So it was good. But all the other days, like the first day when Shabuzi came, y'all had a whole rodeo takeover. It was a whole bunch of like children, 15, 16-year-olds who were fighting and shooting and all it is. There is no reason for that to happen at the rodeo. I've never seen something like that in my life. Like over these past 3 years, that's the only time I've ever seen it. When I was a kid in like 2019 and I went to the rodeo, it was never that bad. It was never that packed. It was all locals. But all of y'all coming down here and just ruining the whole culture of the South Side and all of this and that, y'all are really getting irritating. And if y'all do that for next year's spring break, oh my gosh. I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna stay inside at this point. But that's not even the main thing that I want to talk about in this video. The main thing is for the people who follow me and watch my content on Underground, because we need to have a freaking talk. This is specifically for the Houston underground scene. Y'all, lock in. I just came back from Xavier So Based. The day this is posted, which is Monday, it was like 5 days ago, I think. Y'all, what are we doing? I'm not going to just fully blame all of y'all, but the House of Blues, the venue itself, is way too like, there's no reason that they should have oversold that concert at all. And I remember Jump Out. I don't think Jump Out was as bad. I was talking to Fiddy, another content creator that y'all might know, and he was like, it might have been worse. I don't really think so. Because think about Xavier, I've never seen that many people trample and fight and all of that. It was crazy. There was too many children in those pits who were causing a ruckus. There was a 12-year-old who was literally smoking, by the way. And one of my homeboys, he literally grabbed him by the neck and pulled him down and made people trample right behind him. Y'all, there is no reason for that. Everybody was irritated from that. There's a 14-year-old kid who accidentally hit me in my nose, but that's not even a major issue. But please, can we talk about the overselling just real quick? Can we talk about why House of Blues is doing that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the bad part. That's the terrible part. Not even the kids. It's just the fact that they keep overselling. And there's an easy solution to fix this problem. Simply make some of these concerts 16 plus. Make sure that they bring ID. And if you can't do ID, damn, I don't know what we're going to do. Because Houston right now is not in a good look for underground scenery. If we don't remember November, Osama freaking Sun came for the Psychotic tour, and y'all already know what happened. Somebody threw a shoe at him like they did at Jump Out, and he left. Crazy enough, they did the same thing at Xavier. Luckily, Xavier isn't a big old asshole and just would just go off and leave because somebody threw a shoe. He came and he still performed. He loves his fans. Nice. But that is not an excuse for throwing a shoe at these people's stages. Come on, bruh. And it's always kids, too. I know it's always kids. So, one thing that I say is, why do we do it? What do you gain from that? What do you gain from throwing shoes at artists, making people waste all their time and money for something? Because there's a 50-50 chance these artists literally go off the stage and don't perform for the rest of the night because of something that you did. And I'm starting to think this is a children thing because they're doing a lot at these concerts. And like I said just earlier, we need to do something about it. I don't know. I don't know what there is to do about it. All I can say is make these events 16 plus, maybe even 15 plus. I don't know. But the maturity gap of ages from like 12 to 16, it's very big. It's very big, bigger than you think. 12-year-olds, they're still in middle school, by the way. There's no reason for them to have to come to a concert like that alone, by themselves. No parental advisory or nothing. It's simply just them ruining the night. And a 16-year-old, I've met a lot of chill 16-year-olds who don't do stupid stuff. They stay out the way and they just have them a good time. And then there's a few where it's like, okay, you're acting like one of those 12-year-olds. But what I'm basically trying to say is, why, bro? Like, simply why? Why do we act the way that we do, Houston? Xavier was so freaking bad to, like, a lot of people would say that I'm just being a Debbie Downer. But someone who's been to, I'm sorry for my camera glitch, by the way, but for someone who's been at multiple concerts, y'all, it's never been that bad for me. I'm not gonna lie, and it's kind of irritating. So I'm gonna be one of the first to speak up about this and make a YouTube video about this because Houston, this is not it at all. We need to chill out with all of this stuff. We were literally trampling each other. I said don't trample each other on all of my TikToks before concerts, and what do y'all do? Y'all trample each other. People got hurt. People were throwing up on the floor. What are we even doing? Like, why? Oh, I understand people have, they'll get sick. But it's most likely because y'all are doing stupid stuff. Y'all are probably elbowing each other in the stomachs. I'm sorry for my camera glitch. Y'all are probably elbowing each other in the stomachs, doing stupid stuff. There's no reason for that. And another thing, I know this happens at other concerts too, but it's bad in Houston. Why do we decide that we're going to put our hands on women? Guys, I've seen it so many times, and it's not funny. It's not cool. There would be a 5'2" female in there talking about, oh, I'm hurt, I'm this and that. And this dude would literally be like, mosh pit, mosh pit, mosh pit. And guess what? Put his hands on her. Why are we doing that? That's honestly like really trifling. And it's something we gotta do about it. Houston, we gotta come collectively and like fix all of this stuff. We're a very lit city. Very lit city. Houston, y'all are crazy. But in terms of respect, in terms of discipline and morals, we're like bottom 5, honestly. And that shouldn't happen at all. Again, I'm sorry for the camera glitch. I don't know what this is. I might have to order a new webcam. But we need to fix what's going on. This is not something that we should have to worry about. No other cities really have this problem. If they do, I don't see it as often as us. Literally, cities in Texas like Austin and Dallas and San Antonio, their whole underground scenery, they hate us. They hate because of what happened at Osama's son twice in a row. He's never coming back. And it's because of these children. It's because y'all acting dumb and y'all not knowing what respect is. So I'm just going to say it like this. We need to calm down. There needs to be a change. And y'all need to chill the fuck out. Please. This is not it at all. At all. You're ruining everybody else's time. And the fact this is consistent at a whole bunch of concerts shows a lot. At Gunna, there were women fighting. What are we doing? At Gunna? One of the most chillest rappers ever at Gunna? Yeah. Now I will say, at Antagonist, y'all did great. That was an amazing concert. That was the greatest night of my life. But still, like, I seen a dude on the side when Cardi came out. He threw a shoe at Cardi. Why, bruh? like genuinely, why are we doing this? It just baffles me, and I don't even know if I'm gonna even edit the Xavier So Bass video just because of what y'all have been doing. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's not impressing nobody. It's just like, why? We gotta chill. We gotta chill. As a city, we gotta chill. You know, a lot of artists are not gonna want to come here no more. I know Che, Netspin, they're supposed to be coming. 1300 Saint, I think it's supposed to be coming tomorrow. I think. But y'all, we gotta chill out, bro. Like this, we gotta come different. Pause. I don't know if y'all can hear the train in the back. This is literally my first video, like, recording on the laptop. This is kind of crazy. So I just want to just talk about that, and also just Houston as a city itself, like for spring break and probably this whole summer and Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween, all these other big, there's no reason for that many people to be coming down here. It has never been like this. Literally, when I grew up in Houston, like when I wasn't where I live currently, it was fun. There was culture. There was peace. There wasn't a lot really going on. Everybody knew their place. But the fact that they had 3 million plus people come, there is nothing fun at Sakai. That water in the pool looked like dirty mud that you can get in Galveston's beach. And you decide to come to Sakai. You decide to go to all these big old clubs and sit there and stand there and oral farm and who can be the more nonchalant and who's cooler than who. I don't get y'all. I seriously don't. It's kind of sad to see, but we don't need that. So if you're gonna come here and just decide to spin a band and sit in a club and say, "Oh yeah, the greatest spring break ever," okay. All the Houston citizens said how bad it was because y'all don't know. Y'all are just crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know. This is low key insane to me. But in conclusion, underground scene for Houston, tighten up for the love of God. Please stop throwing shoes on the stage. Stop fighting. Stop doing all of this. Cut it out. We need to have an age limit or restriction on some of these concerts because I know it's these kids influencing the whole thing. These kids should not be at these concerts. The youngest I was when I went to a concert, and I went with my grandpa. Oh, parental guidance. I was 12 years old and I went to the rodeo. And I was 15 when I went to my first concert, like by myself with my friend. And that was Kendrick Lamar back in like 2022. So I was around the age where I knew to not do stupid stuff, right? And now that I'm finna turn 19, I know the ins and the lows. We gotta start by getting these kids out of these pits, bruh. Like something. If they wanna come to a concert, put them on the balcony or something. I don't know. But yeah, we gotta chill. And for spring break, please stop coming here. There's nothing to do. You're gonna be walking around downtown and end up in Greenspoint or something, bro. I don't know. Or in the Ward. So yeah, let's just chill, Houston. I appreciate y'all. All the love recently. It's been amazing. I would love to see the love back by taking this advice when you go to concerts. Children and people, stop trampling, like I said earlier. I would love if y'all could do that. And hopefully the rest of this concert season goes great. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more freaking content. We got a lot coming soon. But I love y'all. And I will see y'all later. Houston, lock in.